Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're doing great and staying safe. So today I'm working on this watercolor art journal, and today I am in the mood of making art journal using watercolors, water reactive colors, and I am going to draw a whimsical sunbeam. I just had the idea for this style based on a prompt, and I was like, okay, I want to try this. So I'm not going to be very particular about the lines. I don't mind them being a bit wobbly, but I will still try to keep them as straight or as symmetrical as possible. Once I'm happy with how the shape of the sun looks, I'm working on creating the rays. So this is the one half of it, and I'm quite happy with this. Now I have completed the sun rays on the full page, and before I start painting or watercoloring, I want to give some texture, and for that I'm using this stamp. So I'm not putting a very thick layer of archival ink onto the stamp because I want it to be as grungy and as broken as possible. I just want to have a texture. I don't want it to be very precise. Okay, so I'm using these three colors for doing my whimsical sun rays. So as I'm at some other place, I have a limited stationery or limited stuff. So for two colors I'm using distress oxide spray, and for one color I'm going to use the distress ink shade. And these are the two brushes that I will be using today. One is for doing the fine coloring near where the sun rays are starting, and the other one for the larger areas. So I have a matte on the right hand side, as you can see, and I'm putting the color there, and you won't be seeing it in the video shot, but I'm picking the color up from there after adding some water to it. I am going to give two coats to all the areas, because with one coat the distress oxide was not getting a smooth texture, and because I'm mixing water there will be some oxide effect, and honestly I literally liked it. So as you can see, I'm first starting with the yellow because I thought it's better to start with a light color rather than using the blue first, in case there is some bleeding happening. Blue bleeding in yellow would be more difficult for me to manage rather than when I put blue later on, and if it bleeds I can still contain it. So that was my whole thought behind using light color first. So as you can see the difference between two coat and one coat, and now I have applied the second coat, and you can see that Now it's looking much better. And what I'm doing is I'm not using a very loaded brush on the narrow places. I put the brush in the color. I first take it to the top side. Once I feel that some of the water is reduced from the brush tip, I take it to the narrow end so that I can make better color marks without making it bleed into the green of the green sun base. I hope I was able to tell you what I mean. So now it's all nice and dry. I will move on to adding the blue color. But as this is just ink, it will take me a lot of time to do it, so I won't show all of the process. And because I had to add a lot of water to make it work, make this distress ink work, it did bleed into the yellow. But later on, what I did was, once everything was dry, I took the distress oxide spray bottle and directly dipped my brush into the bottle and put it on the places for the fossilized amber. Put it in places where the blue has bled into the yellow, and that helped it dial it down. Okay, so this is the whole whimsical sun rays, and as you can see, there was some bleed through, and you can see that I have dialed them down using the fossilized amber, as I mentioned the process a while back. So now, because I have used distress oxide, some of the stamping which I did earlier uh, is not showing that much, because distress oxide have pigmentation too. So what I'm doing is, I have this piece of canvas with me, which was a spare from one of the projects I did for myself. So I'm using this canvas to add some grunge to the page, and in the close-up you'll see that it turned out really good, really good. I'm really happy with the results. See how crunchy and nice it look, and there is some texture where I have scraped it on the page. Now I'm going to use white gel pen to add some highlights. So once the white gel pen stuff is done, I have made an outline to the sun and the rays. Now I'm going to create a border using black pen, and that sort of frames this art. And I have decided to use this coat, and as you can see, I have already put antique linen on it. I have already distressed the white with antique linen. Just going to give an outline to pop the quote. And here it is, simple and nice artwork, and all of the grungy texture, as you can see, some peeping through from the stamp and some from the canvas piece I used, and how the attempt to hide the bleed through has given the kind of a 3D effect to the rays of fossilized amber. And really happy with this simple page which popped into my head, and I thought, okay, I have to put it down on the art journal. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Do like, share with friends, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.